What's going on, guys? Zane here, back with another video. For this one, we're going to go over question number 70, climbing stairs on Leet code. So we're climbing some stairs and it takes n steps to reach the top. Now, each time you can either climb 1 or 2 steps. So in how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? So if it takes n steps, that's what we need to calculate. So we can first establish, let's create an array, and we'll call this our steps array. And this will be a new int array of size n plus 1. And the reason we're doing n plus 1 is because we're already accounting for and wanting to include the final step. So what we'll do now is steps array at 0. So when we're taking 0 steps, it's always going to be 1. When we're taking our first step, it'll always also be 1. So we've already accounted for that. Now, when we're taking our second one, it could be 1, 1, or 2. So this is where we would start our loop. So we'll say for int I equals 2, since we already accounted for the first 2 steps, I is less than or equal to the n amount of steps we need to take. And then increment I plus plus. Now we'll say that the steps array that we're at I, so that particular step, is going to equal the previous step plus the step before the previous, so I minus 2. Now this is similar to the Fibonacci sequence, where the first few values are declared, and then going forward, the next value would equal to the n minus 2 plus n minus 1 value. So once we've accounted for that, now our program knows how to calculate these steps at n. So we'll just return our steps array at n. So let's run that. Looks like we're good to go. So I think the biggest takeaway here is when we think about counting for our first or second step, or 1 or 2 steps, think about the Fibonacci sequence. And in this case, we can declare what our first 2 values are because those are constant. And then we loop through starting at the second index, or I equals 2. And then we'll say that the steps array at whatever element we're at is just going to be the previous 2 summed up. And so now that the program knows how to do that, we can just tell it, okay, just return the steps array at n. And that'll tell us how many steps. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or if I didn't make anything clear, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, hit that like and subscribe button, show me some love, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.